So I heard you're back in town and haven't changed a bit, man. You get off talking down to the little man. Time you get what you deserve. Wow, you're so fucking stupid. Been a while since my head was this polluted. Lucky I know my own word. So you wanna fight me? Are you big enough? Kick the back of my knee. Are you serious? You keep on trying, boy. I like your blood on my teeth, just a little too much. So bite me, slap me around the face. Now I'm twisting your arm till I hear it break. I get stronger every day. Yeah. Little girl, gon' cut the gun from a gangster. Run, little girl, bang. Hustle. I didn't quite hear ya. Mess with the wrong bitch in the wrong era. I've been a walk and I got my badge of honor. Honey, I've changed so much since I last saw ya. Hands on my head, up every day. You ding, hold my earrings for my debut. Cause I pack a punch back into a corner. Come at me, don't tell me I didn't warn ya. Did you think I'd be easy? Snap me like bamboo. Hold me into the sole of your jackboot. Wish I could bottle the taste. Cause I drink up that look on your face. So you wanna fight me? Are you big enough? Kick the back of my knee. Are you serious? You keep on trying, boy. I like your blood on my teeth, just a little too much. So bite me, slap me around the face. Now I'm twisting your arm till I hear it break. I get stronger every day. Yeah. Little girl, got the gun from a gangster. Run, little girl, bang. Say that again, I didn't quite hear you. Mess with the wrong bitch in the wrong era. I've been a buck and I got my badge of honor. Honey, I've changed so much since I last saw ya. Hands in my head, up every day. You ding, hold my earrings for my debut. Cause I pick a punch back into a corner. Come at me, don't tell me I didn't warn ya. Little girl gone, got a gun from a gangster. Run, little girl, faster. Little girl gone, got a gun from a gangster. Honey, I've changed so much since I last saw ya. Hands in my head, up every day. You ding, hold my earrings for my debut. Cause I pick a punch back into a corner. Come at me, don't tell me I didn't warn ya.
It's everything you wish for. Your
everybody.
site traffic is sky.
Totally impromptu here. I got something to share with you. I hope everybody's doing good. 6Up's going to join us here in just a moment, just to give a hey, Metal Clips. I hope you're doing good. Chad G Pimps Exposed, killing it over there with 6Up the last couple days. Great job. So many things that I haven't seen, so I really appreciate the time that you're putting into doing that. So you guys are killing it over there. Hey Diz, how are you? Hope that you're doing good. Hey Candy Girl. Haven. Beautiful Haven. TT, the good Tiffany, how are you? Bugsy. Love seeing you, Bugsy. Hope that you're doing a wonderful. Hey Stars. How are you? Hope everybody is doing good. I want to run through here quick. Hey Lise. Thanks for popping in. I know it was short, like super short notice. Sorry about that. I had time. I got time today. Okay, Crime News with Teresa. How are you? Good to see you. Hey, Daddy's baby girl. Flavor, stick around. You might like this one. Hey, Texas girl. You too. Hey, Mama of Gladiator. I hope you're doing good. True Texan. Always good to see you. Love you so much. Appreciate it. I love having you in the chat. Bad Medicine. I hope you're doing awesome. Thanks, Lee. Thanks to you too. Hey, Widow 33. Cracking asses. Daddy's baby girl. JBT, my favorite person in the universe. How are you? I hope you're doing great. Widow 33. I love that song too. Hey, Bent Mama. How are you? Ocean Tide. Hey, Uber gal. People say I talk too slow. So how does this? Does this pace good? Or does that go along with the other accusations? Get out of here. Hey, Mint Mama. Good to see you. Miss Pearl DeVere. Guys, you don't know it, but she's a celebrity. I can't tell you who, but she's a celebrity. Absolutely. cracking asses. Hey, Grandma Sherry, how are you? Candy Girl, good to see you too. Ocean Tide, Diz is the man. Diz is the man. Bugsy, I hope you're doing really good. Taking care of yourself. TT, the good Tiffany, how are you? And Mama, AB is the man. Hey, AB, I didn't have time to tell you. I probably should have, but you're managing moderator on here. So if something ever happens, take over. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's anything else. Metal Clips. Hey, Daphne, good to see you. So we're going to talk about something very briefly today. I don't like to be called a liar, number one. I don't like my credibility to be questioned, and I don't like smear campaigns. Like when you say something, it's out there. I think we all know that. This is the internet. When you say something, it's out there. It doesn't go away. And so I didn't make the accusation about what I'm about to play for you. I made the accusation about death records. I'm going to catch you up before I show you what I'm talking about. Hey, Tango Ray. If I missed anybody, I don't intend it. I've got like about an hour and 15 minutes, and then I'm going to skedaddle. So, hey, Peas, how are you? So I have with me today 6up Media because, you know, we've been accused of all of this other crazy stuff. May as well just make it happen, right? Hey, y'all is not drunk. How are you, 6up?
I'm fantastic, Vilomah. How are you? How's the chat? Good. Hey, everyone.
Doing good. I got through as much as I could pretty quick. Hey, Angelo, stick around for this one, Angelo. We were all called a liar, drama stirrer, shit stirrer, just all kinds of crazy stuff. Do you remember that 6up? Do you remember we were liars?
I do. And I also love impromptu lives where everybody shows up. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Earth, thank you for that. Earth says that she clipped some of that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I mean, I'm far from perfect. I know this. I make mistakes. I have made mistakes. I'm going to continue to make mistakes. What's important is that we learn from them and that we do better. That's my opinion. We learn from them and we do better.
I agree with that.
Can somebody in the chat let us know if our sound is okay? That one of us is not louder than the other?
Is it bad,
So I can fix it. No. You sound good. My mic comes in hot. So like I have my StreamYard settings for my StreamYard, but it's probably going to be different. It's always different whenever I co-panel with somebody. So I don't want to blow someone's eardrums out, but I want to make sure.
I think you sound amazing always.
Thank you.
They say we sound good. They say we sound good. So
okay. Equal. One of us isn't louder than the other. That it always happens. I pop on a panel like I'm louder than everybody else. Thank you, Daphne. I appreciate that very much. Hey, Audrey, how are you? Vilomah. Okay, I turned her up a little bit. Thank you, Pearl. I think you understood what I was talking about, right?
I got it up a little bit too. I turned it up a little.
Okay, Pearl, if you can let me know if that's better. You a little loud. I turned her up too. So I gotta ask you this though, 6up. Did you know that we won an award? Did you know that?
I did.
I didn't know that.
I've seen that. I mean, I've never gotten an award, so I was pretty stoked about hearing. No, I've never gotten an award.
I did.
Ever.
For my amazing parodies. I did. You guys, listen.
You amazing parodies.
Thank you, Pearl. On behalf of 6up Media and myself, we'd like to accept this award of excellence, outstanding leadership in our communities. Thank you for seeing and acknowledging our hard work and dedication to being consistently good people. We are slaying 6up. Did you know that? Slaying.
I love it. And I love that you circled the likes.
82 likes on this. And because it was actually blank, it didn't say anything on it. The slaying wasn't there. The outstanding leadership. It was just our photos, which, by the way, bang, good photos.
It was really weird. It was like a 2-second flash of just our photos with the word award.
Yeah, that's it. It's just that award.
It was pretty
I think it's funny. So I went ahead and filled it in for them. Slaying out here in outstanding leadership. I loved it. I filled it out. It was blank. I didn't know what the award was for, so I just made the decision. Hey, Monica.
Slaying.
I think it's awesome, right?
I love it.
Me too. So let's move on because we don't have a whole lot of time. So I'm going to drop some links in the chat, y'all. Here briefly. The description, if you go to the description, hey, Wee Frosty, Quirky Carlotta, how are you? BJ Marshall, everybody coming in. I'm not avoiding chat or anything like that. Thank you, Pearl. Look, the celebrity, Pearl of the celebrity, said, well-deserved slaying. That's official.
Always slaying.
When Pearl says...
Slaying in these YouTube streets.
Right. When Pearl says it's confirmed, by God, that is truth.
Facts.
Heather says, insert name here. That's what it was. So I just did that. Like, what? Anyway, so I think what we should do is remind people remind them how this all kind of went down. I think we should, for the people that didn't maybe catch all of this, let's remind them of what happened before we got called liars and shit stirrers and channel builders and all that ridiculous shit. I want to play a little bit.
I cut out there for a minute, but I'm back, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm good.
So this is a live that was done a month ago. Oh, wrong one. Let me pull this one up. This is a video that was made that I did a live stream about a month ago. This is done on July 26th. So let me play a little bit of this for you. 6 up and you want me to stop, let me know. Hey, Twisty. Hey, J. Marie. Tango Ray.
So, it's live. Oh, boy. If that isn't a train wreck waiting to happen, I mean, we all are well aware of shenanigans. So she was over there, she's tried speaking upon
hey, Siren.
The whole Zab girl releasing autopsy photographs and stuff like that.
Hey, Matthew. Good to see you.
Well, honey, you can't just watch like 5 minutes of my show and then, think you can speak on some shit. And you don't even know where they were put. You didn't say the name right. You're calling for YouTube to take her channel down because you were putting out.
So for those of you that don't remember this, she's talking about Zab Girl here, that what Zab Girl did by getting Gannon Stouck's death records and autopsy reports were terrible. So I'm in agreement with her on this. How about you, 6 up?
Total, complete, all the way. I think it's clear with everybody that that's wrong, right?
Yes. Yeah. The whole internet was like, that's crap. That's not okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm going to speed this up a little bit until we get to the important part because I don't want to go over. Let's go to here. All right. Let's play the next part. Hey, everybody coming in. Nico Jap Cat. Good to see you. Hey, Grandma Sherry. If I didn't say hello.
And that is, she tried to tell her 3 to 10 people watching that I was trying to get her son's autopsy photos.
Bam. Can everybody remember this? Let me rewind this here just a little bit. Can everybody remember what's being said right now? I'm going to play it again for you. Put your earbuds in. Listen closely.
Was trying to get her son's autopsy photos. And that's never what I said I was going to get.
Never
once. And I never once said I was putting anything
never
online.
once.
But
never once. Never said she was going to do that. Why would everybody be up in arms about the accusation? Why would Vilomah's, hey, Shell, why would Vilomah's text me or email me saying, hey, man, this is not okay. I'm ready to cancel I'm ready to delete my account. I'm afraid that if this becomes a normal, it's going to happen to me, blah, 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 because of this.
It's a Freedom of Information Act, right? People have the right to know.
Hey, Sarah.
Said I was putting anything online, but it's a Freedom of Information Act, right? People have the right to know. So if I
They
wanted to,
absolutely do.
I could file for
And
Yeah, like,
that is an important statement, Pigeon, because that's why we're here right now. Because
yep,
the people need to know what you're over there doing. And nothing's changed, by the way.
right. This is all lies, right? I didn't know any of this other side. When she said she didn't, I was like, okay, but you made the threat about death records and getting a cause of death. And like, that's not your business. It's not your child. It's not a true crime case. It's not your business. This is she's talking about another YouTuber who does not have clean hands. Another YouTuber who also got wrapped up in the drama and the back and forth and the tit for tat. And so when we say how low is low, low became obtaining death records. I'm gonna play it in her own words for you. Low became death records. So she's sitting here saying she never said that. She never said that. She never said that. She did say that. I'm going to play it for you. For all the people that were like, you're a liar. She never said that. For all the people that were being inboxed talking about Vilomah's just making up a bunch of shit, blah, 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 blah. Well, the truth always comes out. The truth always shows itself. Always. Lies always change. The stories always change, but the truth always freaking comes out.
for it. Like I said, I just have to pay the fee. I'm not going to, but just know I can. Because if said person can get autopsies of a missing a missing and murdered child, then that doesn't make anybody else off limits. Not going to do it. I'm just, putting it out there. But since, you've already accused me of calling the funeral home and trying to get autopsy photographs, which the funeral home doesn't even have. So that was way before any of this even came out. Now you're running with it even more.
Yep.
But no, that's not what I told you. I told you I would get his death certificate. The cause of his death.
Listen very carefully to this part, people. Because I believed it too. I believed it. I thought that it was still inappropriate, not okay, not for YouTube. But listen to this part.
Not what I told you. I told you I would get his death certificate. The cause of his death. Not no autopsy photographs. And I even, said I wasn't going to do that either. I said I could, but I wasn't. So if you want to come at me and saying that I deserve my channel to be taken down because I said I could, well, that just goes to show you know nothing about YouTube. Now, it's one thing to say you could get something. It's another thing to say I got something. So don't make false allegations, Tony. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not. Death certificates are public info. You don't even have to be a family. Right. See, and I thought you did.
So a moderator pops up in the chat and says, death certificates are public information. You don't even have to be family. You can get stuff if you're doing genealogical research too. Do you see the narrative? Do you see the chat? Do you see the environment? Do you see the people participating?
And they don't just participate there. They go to other chats, as we've seen in the past when I was accused myself of saying that I would get death records of somebody's family member. That never happened. But these people will go into chats, not just Purple's chat, and chat about it. White out, right in the open.
Absolutely. Siren says the fact that you think about it is wrong. I agree. That's my fight. My fight is not that one person is right, one person is wrong. I don't have time to get in the middle of that battle. My fight is that it should never, ever be threatened. It should never be spoke about. There has to be a limit. There has to be a hard pass.
You know what, Vilomah? It wasn't just talked about or spoke on one time. We're not dealing with one time. We're dealing with multiple times over several month period of time. It happened many times, not just once.
Yeah. Over and over and over and over and over because of a disagreement, because they didn't like each other anymore. They weren't friends anymore. So let's continue.
But see, that goes to show I was wrong. So that means I never even called to find out. So, not that I'm going to, because I want no part of that. But it was just the fact of, he has accused me of damn
KK.
near the unspeakable when it comes to her son. And I've never done anything at all. But she wants to keep running with it. She wants to keep running with it. And then she's all saying, you know, she basically was saying she's wrong. And, you know, she turned her back on her friends and yada, yada, yada. And, you know, if she's able to fix it, blah, blah. I'm just like, oh, now you're sorry because nobody's showing up to your lives. Nobody's, you know, talking to you, you know. That's why you're sorry. You weren't sorry right after you did it, but you're sorry now, right? Anybody that forgives her, no, y'all are just as, I'll never forgive. Never in a million years will I forgive her for what she's done. If you want to live in your own little pity party over there, you go ahead. But don't try and bring people down with you, because we're not coming. You know, I've kind of, you know, backed off.
Hey, KK, you're welcome here. For those that don't know, KK and I had a nice conversation on her channel not long ago. She apologized. I was more than happy to accept that apology. Thank you for being here, KK. I appreciate you.
It's good to see KK and everybody else in the chat. I'm glad y'all are here.
Yeah. Hey, Mazzy Keen. Good to see you. Hey, Checking Convictions. Good to see you.
Mama Bear. And left you be. But boy, you cannot help it. You were playing my shit in the background again today. You two are both alike. You don't get your way in it. The focus isn't completely on you, and you throw your children in people's faces. You've done it to me twice now. You've done it. Don't even know how many times you've done it. And we're just supposed to sit over here and take it because you guys have mental problems. Well, everybody has a little bit of mental problems, but you don't see us getting a free pass now, do you? Now, I could really go down and dirty and very low on both of you.
But you have, Purple, but you have gone down and dirty and very low. And what you're doing is convincing people, trying to convince people that you did not do something that's, in my opinion, pretty unforgivable. Now, I hope that you and Tony can find a way to make peace, because peace is important on this platform. More people should be able to make peace. But you lied. And then you went chat to chat, person to person, inbox to inbox, calling me a liar, a shit stirrer, trying to build a channel, all of this dumb stuff that doesn't matter. Stuff that matters is that deceased family members are off limits. When someone's child passes away and you no longer like that person, you don't weaponize it. It's not okay.
Yeah, and Purple thinks that she can continue to do this and bully around this platform, and that's what she is. She is a 100% bully. It's and lie about people. Again, I mean, she lied about me hiding content and things I've said that are not true. But Purple, we're gonna play your fucking words. These are gonna be all your words. Reminder.
Absolutely. Rapper, please don't come in the chat and be disrespectful. Mods will block you if you are. That's right, Horsewoman. No death records of family members should be off limits because you no longer like them or you have a vendetta against them. I've said over and over and over that Tony is not innocent. I also understand Tony is not in a good place. That shouldn't be used against her.
You know, everybody's like, oh, don't get in family problems. You know, but you know, you want to come at somebody else for having an opinion. Oh boy, no different. And I know that's very sad to say, but it's the truth. And I don't want to hear how, you know, we don't know what she's going through. Well, there's a lot of people that do, and don't act like that. Do I personally know the hell she's living in? I do not. But that doesn't give her a free pass to, you know, be vile and nasty and say whatever the hell she wants to people. It just don't work that way. Not at all. You know, just because you're a nasty bitch doesn't mean, you know, that gives you a free pass. I mean, because see, I'm judging the behavior, not the incident. I'm judging her behavior and what they do to try and manipulate people when they don't get their way. When they're not getting their way, they start in with the nonsense. And that's what I'm calling it, is nonsense, because there is no way anyone should throw that in somebody else's face. So, but you want to come at me because I said I could do something? Never said I was going to. I said I could. And I
Never, huh?
very clearly remember saying, but
Let me rewind this part. Everybody put your listening ears on. Pearl, I'm starring your comments to read out. Everybody listen up closely here.
But you want to come at me because I said I could do something? Never said I was going to. I said I could. And I very clearly remember saying, but I am not spending $50 of my money on something like that. I don't know how many times I said that. But you keep running with it, Tony. You keep running with it. I in no way want nothing to do with anything that has to do with your son and his passing. But when you tell 4 different stories, people start to question it, Tony. And then when you come up with this bullshit that I called a funeral home, I didn't. Now, how is that possible? But you blame that on me?
You know what's truly enlightening here, Vilomah?
What's that?
Purple just said that she doesn't know grief, despair, the pain. She doesn't have any idea. That is, I mean, I don't know. That stood out to me, that statement.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. Maybe,
there's no words that even describe it.
Yeah. Like,
there really aren't any words that even describe it, which is why the word Vilomah is so important. And I understand that they make a lot of fun of the word Vilomah, which is a Sanskrit word. It comes from the Sanskrit language, which is one of the oldest languages. It comes from the same language that gives us widow as meaning empty. Vilomah is a word that was petitioned for over and over and over for many years. I became part of that later after it had started. I do not take credit for that. I take credit only for the work that I put into it in petitioning, going to government and requesting that word be acknowledged, and then asking for it to be added into the dictionaries, which if you Google the word Vilomah, you will find that the word Vilomah means against the natural order. And it also means describing a parent who has lost a child. They don't want to acknowledge that because they don't like me. However, the word does have significance and meaning to it. There are no words that explain or define or give message or meaning or impact with the pain and suffering of losing a child. There are none.
Yeah, and Purple will never be the person that will even try to understand the huge toll that it can take on someone's health, their brain in general. She has no idea, nor does she want to know. And she'll let you know that she doesn't want to know. She will take this as there they are trying to push their beliefs down my throat again. Well,
yeah.
If we were trying to push something down your throat, we'd probably try to get you to shut the fuck up. But that doesn't work. So what we are doing is trying to open up the conversation about what you're fucking doing over on your channel, Purple. And you want the attention so bad, right? You want it all the time over there begging for it. Well, here we are. Here I am. I mean, I'm here. I want to support this and I want to get it out to more people. And I'm very grateful because this is leading into a very important video that Pooh did. And shout out to Pooh. Shout out to Pooh.
Absolutely. Whose links are in the description and I'll be dropping them again shortly. It's important that you give Pooh the view for the content because I am playing their content. It's extremely important that you click on the link and give Pooh the view because Pooh has all of the clips. It's also important that you subscribe to that channel for the work that they put into that channel. It's I would love to see more subscribers. I would love to see monetization over there. Very much so. Thank you, Mama Bear 2222. I appreciate that very much.
See, Tony, we're going to find out because you've accused me of calling welfare checks. I've never called nobody on you, Tony. Not one person. But we're going to find out because we're going to get them 911 calls. It's only a matter of time. You supported the FOIA when it came out on me, so I hope everybody supports it when it comes out on you.
By the way, can you please give some context to that statement, the FOIA. Can you please talk about that? I'm going to step away. I need to use the restroom real quick.
Yeah,
Can you explain what the FOIA situation is? People have asked me, tried to explain it. Maybe you can do better than I can.
Absolutely. So the jerks were being accused at the time. They were circle jerk, right? And a few of them are in the chat that they were being accused from Purple's channel of calling in certain police calls that they did not do. And they were actually really bad claims against them that they called on Purple. There were threats made. Purple used this whole back chat thing that was going on for a long time, and she got threats that way. And she would use that and say that she contacted law enforcement and whatnot. And that's kind of how it started. So it was actually Lolita, I believe. They can correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. But Lolita that pulled the FOIA on Purple. And yes, they shared it. They kept all of her personal information personal. And they absolutely shared it. Yes, that happened. And that was... well, it was an attempt to clear their name of being accused of some really bad things. So,
thank you for that.
yeah, it was. Eliza said yes, it was Lolita. Lolita pulled the FOIAs.
Thank you for explaining that. Now I know this. I know this to be true because I specifically remember I had recently found that channel, formerly known as the Circle Jerks. I had recently found the channel. I was in my back room, my craft room, I guess you would call it. I was working on an epoxy resin table, listening. I didn't type in the chat or anything like that, but I remember listening, and I remember thinking, what in the heck is going on? So on and so forth. And whenever I, looked at the screen, everything was redacted, but it was a way to prove that they didn't do it, that they didn't do what was accused. It wasn't a FOIA to get information, to put information. It was a way to clear their name. I remember that happening.
Yeah, it was definitely a way to clear their name. And Purple kept saying, and Heidi as well, pull the fucking FOIA, call the po-po-ho. In fact, they made it a joke, and that was part of the reason why I started covering this channel, because I was concerned about the real life, going real life, everybody going real life. And yeah, Purple's famous for that. All connected to.
Very much so. Hey, evil ghost. Ghost is in the house. Okay. You know some of the people from that community. Let me mod you again. I add and remove wrenches like all the time. I like to have someone from each community. Yeah, please tell him to knock it off. Like he's my porn bomber. He's the dude that pops up in my back chat. Porn bombs all the time. I've got the screenshots of that. But now's not the time, rapper. You control another day, but now's not the time. We like good trolls, not what you're doing. It's not cool today. Go somewhere with that. All right, let's play some more of this.
And I don't want to hear anything bad about it because it's public information after all, right? Yeah. It's public information. So what are you going to do about it, Tony? Nothing. There's nothing you can file for her to stop so we can't get it. It's all right. Freedom of Information Act.
Do you hear the taunting that's going on?
There's nothing you can do about it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. There's nothing you can do. It's public information.
I mean, not really when it comes to the privacy and dignity of death of someone else's child. You're not threatening it and doing this and all of this bullshit for any reason other than to be right, as a scare tactic, as a bully tactic. And it's just not okay. That's been my fight this whole time. They have desperately tried to pull me into that one of them is right. They're all wrong. Like when it comes to deceased children that belong to YouTubers that you don't like, just knock it off. I don't think it's too much to ask. I really don't. I think it's completely disgusting. And you're lying your ass off right now to these people. Hey, sweet tea, you're completely lying about this. You're eluding, spinning a narrative, and flat out lying that you never threatened it.
Yeah, she refuses to ever take any accountability. Even yesterday, she went on this woman's panel Now this woman just comes back to YouTube. As soon as she comes back, Purple attacks her recovery or whatever Tony wants to call it, right? And we don't know at that point what was going on, but you can be sure that if Tony was triggered in any way by Purple, well, Purple doesn't care. She came straight back and attacked this woman, and that woman did not mention her once. And then they went in, and now here she goes up on this woman's panel and wants to act like she loves her. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, there is no love there. You do not treat people that are in despair and suffering, people that you love, in that way, ever.
Yeah, like the
It's
whole
a fucking
point
joke.
is to be right. It's not for anything else. It's just to be right. Let me work on that. Tragedy Pimps Exposed. I think I got to go into dashboard. Content. Live.
You got it.
Is that how I do that? Click on the live or I've never done that before. View in live control room. I think someone tried to explain this to me before. I've never ever done this before. This is sad forever.
Got it. Okay.
Like, you're such a dick. Can one of the managing moderators? I think one of the managing moderators can do that. Hey, sweet tea, do you know how to do that? Do you know how to put subscribers only?
It's on
Okay.
subscribers only right now. We're good.
Okay. Yeah, the managing moderators, if you need to do that, go ahead, knock yourself out. Yeah, I don't want all this other dumb crap. And that's sad because I have never done that before. I've never even put it on subscribers only. I'm not trying to build a channel. Thank you. Thank you, Tragedy Pimps. If you need to adjust it, please do. Okay, let's keep going. Grain, yes. A brief synopsis of this is that someone had told me a while back, someone sent me clips to this person's channel where she had been threatening to obtain the death records of another YouTuber's recently deceased son. All because they had a disagreement, they fell out, they were no longer friends, so on and so forth. I sat on it for a couple of days. Other people had contacted me that some of them are in the chats, were in the chats, that kind of thing. And so I went live about it, saying, this is not a safe place if you're grieving, especially if you have a disagreement with these people. And they went on the attack. I'm going to show you. They doxed me. They've put threats out. Like, I'm going to show you all of that stuff. But so there's been a couple of live streams and then I walked away because unfortunately, when there's people that are not willing to hear how their actions affect other people, you can't really have conversation with them. You know what I mean? So you're going to hear it in her own words. Just hang tight, follow me. I have to take you through the process as opposed to just putting it out there. I have to give full context on it. Otherwise it won't make that much sense. Hey, sweet tea.
See, I had no clue about damn FOIA up until the circle jerks. Oh yeah, they taught me something. And that's how to get a FOIA. So all I got to do is pay for whatever information I want.
Like, how sad is it? I have never, ever, ever turned on subscribers only. This topic about these people, and JBT has to go in and set the parameters.
It's very telling.
That's sad. Very telling. You're right. Very much so. Very obvious. Very obvious. Thank you, JBT.
If that's what I choose to do. But anywho, I'm sure I just had to, get that out because, I wouldn't want people believing wrong information because none of my videos are hidden. They're all out there. Y'all can go back and look and see where I told Tony exactly what I just said. I never said I was getting anything. I said I could get it. But
okay, I want to rewind again. I want to play this for you again. I'm so sorry, moderators. I'm tossing wrenches. I know Diz is in here, JBT's in here, Lee and Lise. You guys change it up however you need to, but I'm no trolling. It's just not okay.
And see where I told Tony exactly what I just said. I never said I was getting any.
Listen to this part very carefully, please.
Are hidden. They're all out there. Y'all can go back and look and see where I told Tony exactly what I just said. I never said I was getting anything. I said I could get it, but I wasn't wasting $50 on it. So there's that.
Right?
So, but anyway.
Never said it.
So yeah, this whole Zap Girl thing is it's kind of blowing up, guys.
So it's okay for her to do it to another YouTuber who she's having a disagreement with, to make herself right, to scare this other YouTuber into shutting up, to silence people, to make people fear her. Okay. It's okay for her to do it, but listen to what she has to say about what Zav Girl did.
So yeah, this whole Zav Girl thing it's kind of blowing up, guys. People are not happy. They're starting to demand things now. And that's never good when you demand something. And they're saying that if she don't come out with, a heartfelt public apology, then she's probably going to lose a lot more subscribers. I don't know. I don't know how many she had before this, but quite a few people are saying, this is allegedly, guys, that she's already lost a lot in the thousands of subscribers already. So I guess we'll have to wait and find out, won't we, how this all plays out. So because I know I wouldn't want to be sitting in her position right now. Like, seriously, would not. That lady she's pretty messed up for what she did. I mean, like, I still can't even wrap my brain around that. Who does that to a child? I mean, that is what I'm like totally mind boggled about. Like, who does that to a baby? My son's 12 years old. I would freaking be livid if I was in the Stout family shoes right now.
Wow. Hypocrisy at its finest.
Right away. Wow.
Like, wow. So because Tony's child is not your child, because he's not a young child, it's okay to prove your point and to make it right. And stop saying that you never said it. Stop saying that you didn't threaten it. Stop saying it. Stop saying it. We're going to play your own words. Thanks to Pooh.
Like that prosecutor said, we got to do something to change these laws. Yeah, freedom of information is all well and good, but not to release, crime scene and autopsy photographs to the
screen. I'm going to play it.
I mean, come on.
Hold tight. I promise it'll make sense.
That is just... That takes some nerve. It really does. That takes some nerve to do some shit like that. Like, this goes to show how people are. So, this shows you people's true colors. And yes, and profiting from it. Oh my goodness, yes. Like, I think that is more disgusting than actually showing the pictures. Wow. Not only did you show that child in his darkest hour, but now you're going to try and make money off of him?
Considering she's a monetized channel, okay? Keep all this in mind. I'm playing what she denies doing before I play what she did. I'm going to take you through the step-by-step of my interaction with these people. It's almost over.
I mean, that's a deceased child, for crying out loud. That's exploiting a child. It's death. That's the tragedy pimp to the T version right there. I mean, like, wow. Yes, Kelly, you're absolutely correct. We this other channel had another person up on panel, okay, and they were saying that.
Okay, we don't need to hear that person. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I played that for you, right? Good God.
Good shit.
Now let me show you the next stream that took place. So, okay. So I put that clip together and I did a live stream about it and said, this is not right. This is not okay. This is wrong. It's not about, for me, it's not about the fight between this channel and the other channel. I don't care about that. If they want to beat each other to death, that's on them. Like, verbally speaking. For me, it's about threatening to pull someone's deceased family member's death records, in this case, a child, which I relate to very much. It's not okay. So I did a live stream about it. And then Purple Phoenix did a live stream about it. She had an open panel. Somebody texted me. A couple people texted me, were like, hey, she's talking shit. I went over there, jumped on the panel to have a conversation, thinking that these are all adults and that we can have a conversation. At the end of that, she admitted that it was wrong. She still said that she never said it. She still spun the narrative that she only threatened to get death records, to get the cause of death and not put it out there. She then said that 6 Up Media did something worse. They played a clip. If you remember this, if you don't follow me, they played a clip and made it sound like 6 Up Media did in fact do the same thing. So I took the clip, but I went and found the 2 live streams that the clip was taken from. And I listened to them in their entirety. And I disagreed. It's of my opinion, someone was in the chat, mentioned death records. 6 Up Media then said, no, I didn't obtain the death records. But anyone can obtain death records. I don't have any interest in doing that. Okay. I disagreed that making a statement like that was not the same as threatening to obtain death records or autopsy reports and blasting on the internet because you disagree with somebody. 6 Up Media's fight was not anything about that the death records or FOIA. It was the reason or the story behind the death.
It
So
was
I
also
disagreed
the
with them.
point that I thought it was astounding that one of her at the time supporters would come in my chat and mention death records so openly. I found it shocking, actually. And then for them to use that as I did that was so, and it's funny because you went and you pulled all the clips yourself.
All
I
of
didn't
them.
have to send you, nobody had to send you anything. We all knew that. I didn't have to hide anything. We don't hide things that we're not, have no reason to. All my shit's up.
Yeah.
All up.
And the person who came in the chat wasn't trying to stir the shit or even, I don't think she even realized that something big was going to come from that. I think that she was just basically trying to say that she believed the story and have an argument. There was no ill intention at all.
Right.
But everything with these people turns into a tit for tat fight. Let's go all in and let's talk about real life, right? So I pulled all the receipts. I played all of the portions of those clips, showed all of it, and I disagreed. All I said was, I don't agree with you. Let me play some of this one. I'm sorry that you are not capable of understanding that you are here for drama, for a fight, to go back and forth with a whole bunch of people, to prove them wrong, to prove you right. That's your purpose here. Your purpose here is not to help other people who are going through rough time.
You found her purpose.
It's not to use your platform. Yeah. I mean,
really,
that's my opinion.
That's it. That's it. You were so spot on with that. You got it.
Yeah, it's drama. It's tit for tat, back and forth, all of the things. And it's sad. Like, I have said over and over and over that neither side is right, neither side is wrong. Like, I have literally said that over and over and over. I'll say that till I'm purple in the face, blue in the face, whatever. I didn't even research any of that because it's really not my business. Like, who's right and who's wrong? I have no opinion. All I know and all I've made the fight about is that obtaining death records are not okay, especially of another YouTuber because you have a disagreement. That's been my whole fight, and it's turned into a shit show because of that. I had no intention of ever mentioning their names again until this clip. Hey, B-Tim, till the clip popped out.
I am there with you. I had it in my browser, like I said. I've been looking at it. I don't want to speak on purple. Okay. I think a lot of us in that community are there. Okay. She wants the attention. She is over there pleading. Yeah. I mean, begging for it.
I'm going to show you what happened. Hold on for the real life shit. Okay. Hey, 50 Shades. I'm right. Everyone else is wrong. Yeah. There's a lot of them here. And I'm going to always stand up for other Vilomahs that are being attacked on the platform by their loss being weaponized against them. It's in me. It's something I cannot change. I hope that there's a way for peace. But if there's not, can we just stop threatening death records? Can we stop threatening autopsy reports? Can we just stop that? That's been my whole fight. Now, at one point, I said that she was... How many in the chat? Can you give me a 1 in the chat if you've heard this expression? You're going to bust your own face. You're walking into walls. You're circling like a dog. Can you tell me if you've ever heard that? That's what I said. I said, what it means is you're working so hard to make something out of nothing. And I said, you're going to bust your own face. Next thing you know, that's been turned into that I made a threat. I don't make threats. I don't go real life. I've never doxed anyone. I speak about behaviors. I warn the Vilomah community, the grieving community, of the places that are potentially not very safe to go. Point blank, period. And that was a deal that I made with myself and with the people here that I care about. Thank you, Grain. You're stepping on your own. Yes. I made that deal with myself in order to still have a channel where people can openly talk about child loss and other types of grief. Period. That's it. But the attack that came was crazy. Thank you, 50 Shades, are hitting a dead horse. Yes, it all means the same thing. It doesn't mean I'm going to bust someone's face. You're busting your own face. You're going to bust your own face. It's the same thing as saying you're working too hard to make something out of nothing. Let me play a little bit more of this for you and then show you how this turned out. Your platform in a good way. Your purpose here is not to have a chat of people who are moving forward in a positive direction to accomplish something. You are not capable of being part of something that is bigger than yourself for the benefit of multiple people. You and I are not alike. We never will be alike. We are a cut from two different cloth. This isn't about all the people that you want it to be about. This isn't about having a chat that hates somebody because the people on panel say that's a bad person. They're being biased. I played y'all in your own words. Period. I didn't say if one person's actions were right or wrong. I said using the death records of another person's deceased child or family member is wrong. Point blank, period, end of discussion. I didn't make it about who did it, who didn't do it. I said it's wrong. I took the opportunity to go on the panel of somebody whom I knew was not going to receive me well, to have an open conversation about the difficult part of what her actions have done to hundreds of other people on this platform. I'm sorry. If it's something that you can't look in the mirror and say, I did that, I own it, and I'm sorry. And then move on, not do it again, and be a better person. That's generally what adults do. At the end of that conversation last night, I thought things went pretty well. We all agreed that everything was not cool, that it was a bad decision and it wasn't going to happen again. That's what you said. You said you admitted that it was wrong and it wasn't going to happen again, Purple. I want to pause here and say she admitted to saying that she was going to obtain the death, the cause of death. She denied everything else. She denied everything else. So keep that in mind. She straight up, flat out, 100% has denied threatening to get autopsy photos, threatening to get death records. She said she was going to get cause of death. I played that for you earlier. You said to me, it was sarcasm. Girl, please. Sarcasm is this. Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Are you new here? Do you not know when you hurt somebody? This is not sarcasm. I'm going to burn your house down. 6 up, sweet tea. I'm coming for you. I'm going to burn your house. I mean, I can if I want to, but I'm not going to. But maybe I will. I know where you live, but maybe I won't. But if I want to, I can, but maybe I won't. Listen, it's point blank what it is. You said it 2 weeks ago. Then you alleged that my quote unquote, in your words, best friend, 6 Up Media, who's not my best friend. I don't know her off this platform. I've been in her chat a handful of times. I've clipped her content. All of that bullshit you spewed over there about, look, they've been friends for so long. Look, she tagged 6 Up Media in these. Yeah, that was shit about Ziggy. When Ziggy was doing the same thing, when Ziggy was being a whole ass, showing her entire whole clapped out, dilapidated pig face ass in the middle of a ditch. So just to say, I went on one. You'll notice that I have become online friends with 6 Up Media and the Jerks because I find them to be very credible. I find that we have very similar reasons for being here. And so thank you for that, Pigeon. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
I
You
second that.
broadened
Thank
my
you.
friendship.
Out here
Yeah.
slaying it.
Slaying like a champ.
Did you say you're going to burn my house down? No, I'm just kidding.
Trying to give an example here. Okay, so let's move on. Now, this is important that you hear this. I just played for you over and over and over. She didn't say it. What did you hear, 6 Up Media? What did you hear? From the moment that I fired up a live stream about it up until now, what have you heard?
A bunch of lying. A bunch of lying. And we're about to see
I never
the truth
said
right here.
autopsy reports. That's right, AB. I never said autopsy reports. Let me show you guys what happened. This is a screenshot that was sent to me. You see the channel name Purple Phoenix? The title, let's talk about the real backstory. I'm going to zoom in for you. So when someone disagrees, this is what happens. Now, this is blurred because I'm not okay with doxing myself or anybody else. Never have, never will. But in her live stream, she screen shares her back chat. In that back chat, someone under a troll name called Susan's Worst Nightmare. No, AB, not me. I mean, she did threaten to obtain Cody's FOIA, which doesn't exist. There's not one. There was no crime committed. She did threaten all kinds of crazy stuff because I said, can you please keep deceased children as not weapons? Can you stop that shit? Someone named Susan's Worst Nightmare pops up in the back chat and says, private info. Stephanie Inman, which is not my legal last name, by the way. Vilomah.Unstuck is called Stephanie, and then types out a last name. Lives in, there's a city. Take care. And then says, Trader's best friend is Nicolina. Be careful. Which has nothing to do with me. Absolutely nothing to do with me. But let me tell you how stupid these people are. The city that's typed out here is where I have rental properties. I live in Putnam County, West Virginia. AB can verify that. He shipped merchandise to me. I live in Putnam County, West Virginia. I have rental properties in the state of Ohio. What was doxed out were rental properties where a lot of single parents live with their children. She doxed this on a live stream. She screen shared her live stream, her back chat, and doxed out where rental properties are at. Keep that in mind. Because I said I disagreed with her and I said, can you please stop? Like, can you please stop using deceased family members' death records? I said, can you please knock it off? Can you stop? And this whole time, she says, well, I never said anything like that. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I didn't, AB. I blurred it. And it's on a live stream. It's been out there, even though it's not correct. So here is, this comes from Pooh's channel. Yes, or that was that same day. This is the link. This is a video from Pooh's channel. You'll find the link to his channel or their channel and the video in the description down below. Now let's hear what was really said. I don't like being called a liar. I don't like people going inbox to inbox, chat to chat, throwing throwing around, calling me a liar, saying I'm making something out of nothing. And let me give you, for the Vilomahs in the chat, let me give you a trigger warning.
Sorry.
This is ugly. Go ahead, 6 Up.
I was going to say that part of the reason why, well, of course, I was going to come up here and support you, but I want to be here is because Purple continues to lie. She's lying right now, telling people that this is clipped up and this is not real. And Pooh dropped this 3 days ago, and it needs to be seen. And thank you, Vilomah, for actually doing the stream, really.
Yeah, I mean, my credibility, I don't like it when someone, just because I disagree with somebody, it goes immediately to, doxing, to, questioning credibility, to slandering, to just all this dumb shit. It's the internet, for God's sakes. Everybody doesn't have to get along. Look, I love AB with my whole soul. There's sometimes I disagree with him. We don't go tit for tat back and forth with it. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. So trigger warning. Thank you, Lee, for that. If you're a Vilomah, this is kind of ugly. Keep in mind what she just said. Never said it. Never said it. All I said was I was going to get the cause of death. Thank you, Pooh, for this.
Oh, it's okay, voices. Because I shall have my revenge. May not be today. May not be tomorrow. May not even be a year from now. But I'll have it. You bet your sweet ass I will. It's bullshit. And then she wants to drag me, think it's fucking cute. Well, guess what? It can go both fucking ways. Now it's my turn to drag them through the fucking mud. Contact their fucking family members. See how they fucking like it. Maybe I should look up her son and tell her, see if he knows about this threat. And then call the fucking school because she's putting children in danger, not letting the school.
Calling children, calling schools. Is it the sound okay now? I had to turn down.
I think it sounds good now.
Thank you. Thank you, cracking asses.
Cool, no, they got to put a plan in place, right? Mm-hmm. She's full of fucking shit is what she is. Right? So now it's not like I don't know where to go look. Tony. Mr. Tony. See, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? Right. Tony, she's so fucked up in the head, man. I'm just about to show this bitch how nasty I could be. About how fucking downright dirty I can fucking be. Because you know what? She keeps accusing me of all this bullshit. Guess what? I'm gonna do it. I will pay the fucking $50. Oh shit.
Let me rewind that. Pinned at the top of the chat is the link directly to Pooh's channel. Please, 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 please give this video a view. Subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more information over there. A lot more. Valerie, we weren't even talking about peens, but hey, glad to see you. I rewound it a little bit. I want you to take this in because we were all liars. We were taking shit out of context. We were spinning a narrative.
Guess what? I'm gonna do it. I will pay the fucking $50. Oh shit. I ain't all right. I'm gonna pay the fucking $50 just to shut her the fuck up. I'm done being shit. I'm so fucking done. I'm over it, Tony. I fucking did say sorry because I was, wrong for that. But you want to keep fucking accusing me and accusing me and accusing me every fucking chance you open your fucking.
Just remember what she just said. I did say sorry, Tony, but, which means forget what I just said. Focus on what I'm about to say. You want to keep accusing me and accusing me and accusing me? You're right, Purple. You did apologize. You did say that you were sorry. And then listen to what you said after that.
Wrong for that, but you want to keep fucking accusing me and accusing me and accusing me every fucking chance you open your fucking cockhole.
Hold on.
Then, bitch, I'm gonna fucking do it.
Lori Davis, that's what she doesn't realize. That
I'm over her. She ain't got shit to prove because she ain't got nothing. You keep accusing me of doing some shit, and I'm gonna be that dirty bitch. I'm gonna do it. So there you go. I'm done pissed her off. You done accuse me and accuse me and.
This would be Yo-Yo.
By the way,
typing in.
I like to point out as well, you won't find this on Purple's channel because she'll accuse people of deleting their content, but she's actually the one that deletes this shit and edits she edits her content. So
yeah, thank God for Pooh. Thank God for Pooh.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Pooh.
Yeah, the person on panel with her flapping her gums is Yo-Yo, whatever the hell her name is. I don't even know. What's her name?
Lighty.
There you go.
I call her Lighty.
That one. I notice she makes everything about her constantly all the time. That's why I don't watch them.
Everything is about Ivy.
Good God. Let's continue. There you go, AB. I love the ABs here. I love you, man. I love you.
There you go. You
I'm
done
over it.
pissed her off.
You done accuse me and fucking accuse me of fucking doing some dirty dealings with your son, Tony. I'm not the one that fucking weaponizes him. You are. Let the boy rest in peace, you dumb fucking cunt.
Wow.
I'm over it. I'm over her using that as a fucking excuse to be a fucking cunt, dude. And accusing people for how long? 2 months now? I'm done. You want me to fucking, pay the $50 fucking and get his fucking autopsy report, bitch? I will. Stop playing with me. I don't care. You're fucking sick in the fucking head. Now you've accused me so many fucking times of doing this already. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, Tony.
Listen up closely. Here's the truth of what she said in all its entirety. For all the lies that she's been spending for the last month and several days that she didn't say it. Here we go. She did. You're a liar. You are a liar, as AB would say. A liar from Liarville.
Doing this already, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, Tony.
Yeah, she's accused me of looking up her son's information on the internet. I think maybe I'll go ahead and do that today too. Since I've been
Not only is she a liar, but when I went to that panel to have an adult conversation with them to say, can you please just not go that low? The same yo-yo idiot was sitting on the panel swearing up and down that she didn't say it. She never said it. That she didn't say it. And here you are not only encouraging it, but making your own threats. Making your own threats, yo-yo. With the vulva lips on the photo. It looks ridiculous. Good God.
I'm gonna get it, Tony.
Yeah, she's accused me of looking up her son's information on the internet. I think maybe I'll go ahead and do that today too. Since I've been
The autopsy report is $50 since I'm out of state. And Chris, I swear to God, stop telling people I'm getting somebody's child's, death certificate and autopsy report. I never once fucking said I was getting it. So stop your fucking bullshit.
Boom.
I said it's public record if anybody wanted to get it. Never said I was getting it. I don't want it. I wouldn't pay for it. So what makes you think that I'm going to get it?
Let's listen back to what was just said.
I'm going to do it. I will pay the fucking $50.
Oh shit. All right.
I'm going to pay the fucking $50 just to shut her the fuck up.
Hold on.
Then, bitch, I'm going to fucking do it. And I'm going to be that dirty bitch. I'm going to do it. You want me to fucking, pay the $50 fucking and get his fucking autopsy report, bitch? I will. Stop playing with me.
Stop playing with me. You said that you never mentioned autopsy reports, that you were only talking about looking up the cause of death because you didn't believe her story. That's what you said to me and to everybody in your chat and all the people over there that are like, she never said that. She never said that. She never. How soon you forget and how willing you are to white knight for somebody that you know is lying. Is absolutely lying, trying her best to save face. You absolutely know that that is a lie, and you're sitting in that chat, verifying, validating. She never said it, and she freaking did.
I'm gonna fucking do it, and I'm gonna be that dirty bitch. I'm gonna do it. You want me to fucking, pay the $50 fucking and get his fucking autopsy report, bitch? I will. Stop playing with me. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, Tony.
Yeah, she's accused me of looking up her son's information on the internet. I think maybe I'll go ahead and do that today too. Since I've been
The autopsy report is $50 since I'm out of state.
Kimmy, I'll look for that as soon as I get the chance to. I don't think it's blocked. I'm not sure. It might be by mistake, but you're welcome here, Kimmy. Go ahead, 6 up.
I don't even Know what to say anymore. Intimidation fail. I don't know. I think it's been really bad on all the people involved psyche. I think that people should run far, far away from this. I truly mean that. That's just my feeling. The pigeon doesn't want to learn anything, but there are going to always be teachable moments. I think this is a very teachable moment.
Absolutely. I can't even believe the lengths of going to make yourself right. And I can't even believe the victim mentality when this is the behavior and the crap that you're doing behind the scenes. Like, don't tell me you're not doing it behind the scenes when a troll account pops up in your back chat, types out what they believe to be my legal name and a location, and you fucking put it on a live stream. Don't tell me that you're not up to shit. Don't tell me that chat is full of holier than thou, amazing people, not here to hurt people when they support the shit. When they heard you in your own words threaten autopsy photos, death records, all of the shit you said that you did not say. They're all sitting there like, nope, it never happened, never happened, never happened. It did happen.
Yeah, it happened a lot too. Like, and she did delete the content. So, yeah, it's been going on for almost a year now. So I think it's time to stop. I seen that they had the panel moment together. Okay, I'm here to tell you guys it's all toxic all the time over there. And I genuinely worry about the subscribers. I do. If they're reaching out to you in the beginning of this, think about that. In the beginning of all this, you had already been reached out to on behalf of people grieving the loss of their child, and because of this, not just because of Zap Girl, because of Purple Phoenix and her channel, and the people surrounding it, and they're going real life is really gonna. I feel like it's gonna end bad. I think people should just back away. I hope they do. I don't know. Protect yourselves, guys.
Absolutely. It's to me, I cannot believe, like, when you say something, it's clipped. Just be an honest person and do the right thing. Say that you messed up. Don't go on this months long, calling everybody a liar when they bring it up to you. And they're just like, hey, it's not cool. It's not cool. It's not, you know what I mean? It's insanity to me. I know they're either listening in a Discord or private or whatever. Like, it's crazy that you, first off, deny saying it over and over and over. You say for your own personal reasons because you thought she was lying to you, you wanted to know the cause of death, that's a huge privacy boundary. I mean, if you don't like somebody, you just don't like them. You don't have to go on the attack. But the whole chat over there, they all know that it was said. I will never understand that. I'll never understand that. It was said. The whole chat supported it. They're there for it. And then the next thing you know, anybody who questions you about it or says, hey, can you not do that? Can you just knock it off? Can you not do that? It becomes an attack on them.
Yeah, and then
you all make mistakes.
You become victimized because they come for you, and
right.
They will. And it's a lot. And you're right, J. Marie. It's just disgusting.
Like, you're going to go after the whole internet for saying, hey, this isn't cool. Are you going to go after everybody that leaves your chat because they fear that disagreeing with you is going to result in their deceased family members being dragged up? Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy to me.
Accountability. And yeah. I don't know. This will be the perfect live, though, for Purple to go over later. It'll be about an hour and a half long, right? Be
I'm
perfect
sure
for her to play to her people. I hope she plays it in its entirety.
She won't.
Go ahead and bring this content up on the screen, Purple, because we're out here slaying just for you guys. Definitely play it for your folks.
That award was freaking hilarious. You know it was.
I know. It's
You
perfect.
know it was. It was blank. I just helped him fill it in. AB, did you see that part? If not, I'm going to show it to you. Six Up Media and I were awarded. We were given an award, but it was blank. And because it was blank, took it upon myself to fill it in myself. And here it is. It says, on behalf of Six Up Media and myself, we'd like to accept this award of excellent, outstanding leadership in our communities. Thank you for saying it and acknowledging our hard work and dedication to being good people. Thank you. It says slaying outstanding leadership. And it has 82 likes on it. What the hell?
Thank you. I bet you it has more now.
Probably if I went and looked at it. Hopefully. Hopefully. I think it's awesome. Don't forget to put the award on there. Don't forget. I mean, if you give me an award and it doesn't have a description on it, I'm gonna make up my own and put it on there. I really do.
That's right.
AB, are you still
That
going live later for part 2? Because I wanna. Do you have it scheduled? Let me look and see if you have it scheduled. AB was over there killing it today about Constance, who has something to say, being a big panel killer.
I missed that. I'm gonna have to go watch that one.
Yes, or the morning.
I
Okay,
missed
there's AB's link. Go watch part 2. Let me grab the link for part 1. You guys, I was dying laughing. This is so freaking funny.
I know that the jerks are going to be live in 13 minutes.
Yep, I got that one up too.
Mm-hmm. I love.
Here's AB's part 1 from this morning. And by the way, idiot, you are blocked. Don't come in here talking shit about AB. We love him over here. You don't get to talk shit about AB over here. AB's part 1 of History Repeating Itself, Constance on Queen Bee's panel, part 1. Here is the link for that one. Make sure you put that in your watch list. And he says later today or tomorrow morning, he's going to go live with that. The jerks are going to be live here in about 10 minutes, 12 minutes. Let me get the link for that so I can drop it right directly in the chat. People can go right on over. Never notice shit talk, only deal it.
You know what?
Like,
I want to thank you,
it,
Vilomah, for doing
Yeah.
this stream and reaching out today because, yeah, I definitely, you know, that I feel like this needed to be out to more of the community. I really don't want to go over it anymore. I feel I'm in that place with her. I'm good. I don't think that any of us ever want to like eat our words or take our words back, but there are some things that need to be put out to more people. And thank you for doing that.
Yeah, I'm glad that you were here for it because you have so much more history, know so much more of the back and forth. I don't know about that shit. I don't care about that shit. I'm not digging on that shit.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. That's a non-issue. And it shouldn't be an issue. The issue is the actions, the things that you're doing and how they're affecting other people, period. It's really simple. And people are allowed to talk about it. Again, she's not above reproach. She's not, the pigeon is nobody to me. Maybe one day she'll do better. Some people have said they think that maybe the pigeon picks up things once in a while from off the ground from us. So I'm hoping that from this, she just got a little tiny bit of something for her tonight. That's what I hope.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you mentioned the name, then bam, there's like 2 different live streams back to back talking shit, but they never play it in context. I'm okay. It is what it is. There's only so much that you can do with people that aren't willing to, have an adult conversation. I mean, no one's above reproach. Everybody makes mistakes. Everyone talks in anger. Everyone gets out of hand. Lying about it doesn't do anyone any good. Lying about it does no good. You're going to continue the back and forth and the dumb shit. So that's the biggest part for me. Like going from chat to chat, questioning my credibility, spinning a narrative is fucked up. When you know what you said, you know you said it, your whole chat heard it, Nothing on this platform ever ends when you stop your live stream. Even if you put it on private, someone has it. Someone always has it. So the thing of it is, though, when I made a mistake and said something very ugly, when I went to go to bed that night, it wasn't the person that the anger was directed at that was on my conscience. It was the other people. It was everybody else that potentially or did hear those words that could relate to them, that would feel pain or be triggered in some way, because I had a moment. I had an over 10 moment, and my ugly was spewed out that ate at me. So I also understand that these people are over there begging people to send clips of me threatening. Listen, they're not out there, but go on with your merry self. Go on with your merry self and create some kind of crap bullshit, whatever.
Yeah, they're going to go on forever. Like, you can mention them for a millisecond and it would go on for a year. That will never end, I don't think.
Yeah, when your whole life is drama and constant drama, and every live stream title is drama, and you start off drama. I mean, what do you expect? You know what I mean? Right. I just want people, especially those that are grieving, to understand that this may not be a safe place, because the minute that you disagree with them, what happened to me, what happened to this other person, it's going to happen to you. They're going to dox you. They're going to threaten to obtain FOIAs. They're going to threaten to obtain death records. If you're okay with that, have yourself a great time over it.
Yeah, you're okay with that. Hammer down.
If you're not, you might not want to be there, because at some point you're going to be on the attack. I'm all for peace. I'm all for agreeing to disagree, avoiding, all of the fuck shit. I'm all for that. Until you call me a liar and put my credibility into question. When I came to you to have a conversation, I went to your panel and had an adult conversation, even though the whole chat hated, people on the panel were not happy. I thought it ended in a good way. And then I disagreed. I disagreed with a statement that was made against somebody else, and that turned into just, an absolute shit show. So there you go. You're welcome. I'm giving you content for a couple of days or a couple of months, however long you want to spin it. But you know what you can't spin? That you actually said exactly what you were accused of saying, and worse. And there it is. Thank you, Pooh, if you're here, for allowing me to show your video. It was very important. Again, Pooh's links are in the description below. I appreciate everybody for being here. Anybody have any questions? Does the truth always come out? I emailed you a lot of stuff about a creator and messed up stuff, and no response. Listen, I'm glad that you are telling me that you're the person that emailed it. I'm going to tell you this. The person that you're talking about is part of a community, and both sides do that back and forth. Number one. Number two, when that person was on my panel, did you see any doxing? Did you see any real life activity? No. Someone came in the chat and went immediately on the attack, which proves that they're stalking. And when it didn't continue, it was a barrage of accusations and calling someone a liar. They were deleted. I don't bring this stuff here. I won't bring that stuff here. You can't tell me who I do support and who I don't support. Just because someone is on my panel asking me about Safe Haven baby boxes and wanting to sponsor or donate, that has nothing to do with doxing or anything else. That there's nothing real life in a negative way at all. That's what the conversation was about. I don't owe you an explanation. I don't answer to you. I don't owe you an explanation about who I associate with or who I don't associate with. If what you see on this channel or me in chats of other channels are not okay with you, I understand that. But sending me emails with clips and the weird stuff, that had somebody being on my panel willing to sponsor or support a not-for-profit organization saving the lives of infants, and you make it about drama, maybe I don't want you here after all. But you're not gonna turn that into that I have an association, friendship involved with. You're not going to make it what it is. I like who I like. If you see me doxing, you can hold me accountable to that. If you see me going in other chats doxing, please hold me accountable for that. But you will never see it because I've never done it. I hope that answers that email. Hey, RIS Illusion, how are you? Anybody got any other questions? Anything they want to talk about? I'm going to drop AB's links again.
Green asked a question, kind of a question.
Yeah.
Green said, thank you. How does Brandy Neal feel regarding this behavior? I can't answer for her.
Yeah, me either. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't begin to. I have come to see that even asking a question like that, like even saying, I hope that she's okay, turns into a barrage of hate as if Brandy is a possession that they own. And I don't particularly respect or care for that. And so I don't ask. I wish her the best. I can only imagine what she's going through. I will support in every way that I can. But as far as having conversation with her, I don't, because I'm not going to be attacked for saying anything at all in reference to what Brandy is going through, or Brandy as a person. They really treat her like she's a possession. That's right, Lee Marie, 100%. And I have people around me that are good people that if I were to fall one way or the other, they would call me out on it. I have regular conversations with moderators. I have private, non-recorded streams with moderators. If I start to exhibit behaviors not normal for me, they are definitely going to call me out on that. 100%. I don't stream every day. I'm not in chats every day. There's days I'm not even on this thing. It's not that for me. I'm not trying to build a channel at all. Constance got blocked because as soon as someone popped up on the channel or on my panel to ask about the Safe Haven baby boxes, the chat started blowing up with accusations against her that we weren't talking about anything like that. And she was timed out and she was asked to stop. She kept coming until she was blocked. And I won't unblock her until the moderators tell me to. I'm not doing that. I'm not having that stuff brought over here. You don't see me doing it. So don't hold me accountable for something that other people do. Thank you, Jeep Girl. I appreciate you. That's right.
Good night, Wee.
Good night, Wee. Thank you. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and end. Let me drop the link one more time.
Great stream, girl. Great stream. It's been
Thank
fun.
you.
I mean, fun to hang out, but not such good things to go over. I'm glad we did though.
Right. Yeah, I appreciate you very much for that. Drop the link in the chat. That link will take you directly over to the Jerks live stream that starts in 1 minute. So, okay, Earth, I'll look for it. Hey, Carol. Everybody have a great night. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you greatly. AB will be live either later tonight or in the morning with part 2 of some more Constant Sue. The Jerks are going to cover some stuff. The title is Porn Bomb, Paid in Full. I can only imagine, but it should be fun. So everybody have a great day. Thanks, Six Up, for being here. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself. Remember,
You're welcome.
it takes as long as it takes.
Everyone.